He has an artistic talent. They were playing basketball in the gym. They followed the recipe exactly and the result was delicious. Despite all the negativities, he did not lose his motivation. Have you finished reading the book? They asked. I got stuck in traffic on my way to work. The rain is drizzling. He needs to find a new flat. We hope to have a successful business venture. He had his guitar tuned to a musician. He arrived in time for the interview. He usually reads the newspaper in the morning. They said, we're going to have a dinner party tomorrow. He did mindfulness meditation to improve focus. I don't remember the password of the email account. I wish I didn't have to get up early every day. Does she like to dance? We went to Paris last summer. He loves to play basketball on weekends. We organized charity events. I have to finish reading this book tonight. The house was sold at a high price. Students were arguing about homework in class. I wish they had saved money for emergencies. He needs to fix the leaky faucet. He brushes his teeth before going to bed. He did not practice speaking English and his fluency did not improve as a result. Despite the noise, he managed to concentrate on his work. The article provides advice on stress management. If they had listened to the weather, they wouldn't have forgotten their umbrellas. If he had studied medicine, he would have been a doctor. We need to finish this project before the given date. If they try their best, they can win the championship. They were watching a football match on TV. We've been working on the project for weeks. He goes to the library every week. He can ask her out. They prefer to go for a walk rather than go shopping. I diligently tried to play the guitar, and as a result, I improved my skills. A shoe shine boy had his shoes polished. They had been working together on the research project for months and were finally seeing results. Together they can form a group. He had already left the airport when I came to pick him up. They will hold a fundraising event for charity. We are excited to embark on a journey. He was on his way to work when his tire punctured. Do you like reading books? I don't like watching horror movies. They suffered the consequences for not taking the necessary precautions. The smell of freshly mown grass filled the air. I have to finish this report by tomorrow. Even if it is difficult, we should always strive to improve ourselves. The woman seen talking to the police is the witness. They like to play football in the park. Despite her fear, she still got on the roller coaster. I was studying for my exams yesterday. You have to wear a tie to the official event. I will have found a new job by the end of the month. They had their house cleaned by a professional cleaner. I wish he hadn't missed his flight. She sang a lullaby to her baby. He's mowing the grass. We watched an exciting football match. We usually have a family dinner on Sundays. She looks beautiful in that dress. He always arrives on time. The horse the rider was riding jumped over the obstacle. You must follow the rules of the game. Despite the delay, we came to the party with pleasure. I can't eat spicy food. It makes me sick. He saved money by cutting expenses so he could go on vacation. The students prepared for the presentation all week. They will attend a business conference next month. We hope to travel to different countries. The article explores the link between diet and mental health. He easily understands the concept. Sometimes I take a nap in the afternoon. Concert Saturday night. The dress was designed by a famous fashion designer. Have you ever been outside the country? They asked. The sound of thunder frightened the dog. The cat is sleeping on the sofa. He needs to find a new job. Don't forget to shop at the grocery store on the way home, my mom told me. Her voice is better than anyone else's. Have you finished reading the book? They asked. I've been reading this book for a while. I want to improve my photography skills. They played tennis in the afternoon. He never misses his morning walk. She had already finished cooking when the guests arrived. He will start his training in September. The movie was more emotional than I thought. Did you take dance lessons before auditioning for the musical? The train will depart at 9 o'clock this evening. Next year he will have acquired a pet. They sing a song. We're having a barbecue in the backyard. The problem was fixed by the IT department. The clock is ticking slowly. We wish we had more opportunities for personal growth. Haven't found your keys yet? Can I have the last piece of pizza, please? He is teaching a class. They usually go shopping on the weekends. He did not take care of his health and fell ill as a result. We want to improve our English speaking skills. He studied English for 2 years. He has been learning to swim for a while. They trained every day to win the competition. The book was thicker than I expected. The train left the station on time. The government should invest more in education. The children will play outside in the evening. I'll call you when I get to the station. The team is working on their strategy. They must finish their work ahead of time. The students laughed at the teacher's joke. By the time you arrive, he will have finished the game. His house is tidier than mine. He hopes to find a new job soon. She was taking a yoga class at the gym. He can have dinner with his family tonight. They will have dinner in an upscale restaurant. They can organize a charity event. He wants to be a doctor in the future. Can I have the last piece of pizza, please? They are learning to swim. The article discusses the benefits of exercise for mental well-being. I will have finished my homework before dinner. What time does the train leave? They asked. I bought a new phone. He'll be away all week. The letter was read by my friend. I haven't seen that movie yet, he said. He is presenting at the meeting. The team will be champion. I studied until late, and as a result, I passed the exam. He always arrives on time. Have you finished your book? We were waiting for the bus to come. I wish I had more time to travel. The store is closed during the holiday. I have an appointment in a month. He wants to try rock climbing. He fixed the car all day yesterday. Better get out early to avoid traffic. They wish they hadn't spent all their money on useless things. I'm learning to play the guitar, he said. The children were laughing and playing in the park. I don't watch horror movies. The store will open at 9 a.m. We were enjoying the beautiful sunset on the beach. He practiced speaking English every day, and as a result, he started speaking fluently. If they had come sooner, they wouldn't have missed the start of the movie. I haven't seen that movie yet, he said. I've already eaten dinner. The snow is melting. The baby sleeps in the crib. We had coffee together after the meeting. We must respect our elders. He had been looking for work for months until he was finally hired. We've been friends since college. They studied for the exam until midnight. You should have checked the weather before going out. The decision was supported by the majority. He has great leadership skills. We have to find a new place to live. They came in the afternoon. He gave his suit to the dry cleaners before the wedding. They are enjoying the sunset. He realizes his mistake. The tree damaged by the storm had to be cut down. He saved money to buy a new car. I went to the dentist to have my teeth cleaned. He wants to buy a new phone. He goes to the library every week. I have an appointment on Wednesday morning. Although expensive, the quality of the product is unmatched. They organized a neighborhood cleanup to keep the area tidy. If they try their best, they can win the championship. What time did you wake up this morning? They asked. He often goes shopping with his friends. You should have obeyed the traffic rules. The baby is laughing. They will move to a bigger house. He needs to learn to play the guitar. When we arrived at the station, the train had already left. He didn't take the shortcut, so he came late. He likes to go to the gym to exercise. We visited the museum yesterday. If we had the ingredients, we could have made a cake. If you had told me earlier, I would have prepared dinner. Was he running for the marathon before he hurt his ankle? They decided to go on a world tour. You have to study for the upcoming exam. Kids will play board games on a rainy day. The restaurant was serving customers for hours before they ran out of food. The issue discussed at the meeting has been resolved. The train will depart at 9 o'clock this evening. The pink dress suits you better than the yellow one. We were walking hand in hand along the river. He knows the truth. We appreciate your effort. The conference is scheduled for September. I wish I had more opportunities for career advancement. Does he play football? Although it was a difficult decision, she chose to end the relationship. The store closes at 9 p.m. We need to find a solution to the problem as soon as possible. I suspect foul play. Students are preparing for a spelling bee. If you don't water the plants, they will die. You should wear a hat in the sun to protect your skin. She needs to clean her room. She wants to be a famous singer. See you before lunch. He started learning French 3 months ago. He never forgets his anniversary. Despite her fear, she faced her fears and went skydiving. He should go to bed early tonight. We were waiting for the movie to start. They decided to swim, albeit late. The concert lasted 2 hours. I often go for a walk in the park. He wishes he had finished reading before returning the book. We studied all night for the exam. I will never give up on my dreams no matter how hard it is. We had been planning the trip for a long time. He was running in the park when he sprained his ankle. May I borrow your pen, please? I need to find a new job. He couldn't find his favorite shirt. The letter was sent yesterday. I hope to pass my English exam. I can play video games after I finish my homework. Did they argue before coming to the family reunion? Children are playing outside. He had his car washed and polished at the auto spa. We should have bought the tickets sooner. He realizes his mistake. The newspaper published an article on the economy. He couldn't find his glasses. I can't wait to go on vacation, he said. He studied for hours every day to pass the exam. She started a fitness challenge to motivate herself. Can I have some more sugar, please? They will learn to play the guitar. The house was sold at a high price. We should have invited more people to the party. We had the plumber replace the broken sink. We must pay attention to our environment. The computer crashes unexpectedly. The company is expanding its business internationally. The cat stretches its legs. We cleaned the house after the party. I would climb Mount Everest if I could. I look like my grandfather. They were studying for a dance competition. You should exercise regularly for your health. The cake was cut into pieces. The store sold the new video game within hours. He's mowing the grass. You should listen to your family's advice. You must follow the rules of the game. The new car is wider than the old one. They were studying for a dance competition. To pursue his passion, he enrolled in a photography course. Although he was tired, he stayed up late to finish the report. He studied hard for the exam. A congratulatory letter was given to the student selected for the scholarship. After the rain stopped, we went out. He had not been able to find his passport before his trip. We must respect other people's opinions. She baked cookies for her friends. She started a YouTube channel to share her makeup tutorials. He likes to meditate to relax. The teacher is explaining the lesson to the students. I need a break. We will have a meeting in the morning. The package was lost during shipping. They decided to take a hike in the mountains. I'm thinking of starting a new exercise routine. We are excited to see the new movie. Was he working on his project before realizing he had lost all his files? The box contains various items. The package was delivered to the wrong address. We always celebrate birthdays with cake. If I were a filmmaker, I would make thought-provoking documentaries. I started a blog to share my recipes. Birds are chirping outside. When we got to the venue, the concert was already over. They want to buy a new house in the city. The decision was made by the committee. You often go to the movies. We should take a break and relax for a while. Before using the device, you should read the instructions. They will study for their exams tonight. I like to read before bed. Where did you go on your last vacation? They asked. Although he was tired, he didn't want to miss the party. I wish I had a bigger house. She couldn't find her wallet in her purse. He likes to go fishing with his father. He was on the phone with his best friend. I wish I could participate in sports competitions. She wants to learn to speak Spanish. Although the road was bumpy, they reached their destination safely. By tomorrow afternoon they will have finished the project. I followed the instructions carefully and as a result I assembled the furniture correctly. You should practice speaking English every day. The magazine published an article on sustainable living. If he had saved money, he could have bought a car. Students are preparing for the school theater. I think reading is more beneficial than watching TV. He had his car washed and polished at the auto spa. Have you visited the Louvre Museum before your trip to Paris? We trust our instincts. They cook dinner together. It consists of perseverance and hard work. He never goes to bed early. I believe that kindness is more important than intelligence. I didn't have breakfast this morning, she said. By the time you arrive at the party, we'll have already celebrated. You must follow the rules of the game. If they had gone earlier, they wouldn't have missed the train. The team is studying for the football tournament. He got the job even though he didn't have much experience. I exercise in the evening. The house decorated for Christmas looked festive and colorful. If I had $1 million, I would travel the world. If only I understood finance better, I could invest wisely. If you had called a plumber, the pipe wouldn't have burst. We usually watch TV in the evenings. They said we will move to a bigger flat next month. He is playing the guitar. They will be renovating their kitchen next month. She hopes to become a successful writer one day. I read an interesting article about the benefits of reading. He had his guitar tuned to a musician. I wish he knew the traffic before he left the house. They will have won the championship by the end of the season. If I had more time, I would learn to play the guitar. Are you ready to start the game? The article argues that technology has both positive and negative effects. While it is time-consuming, cooking from scratch is healthier. If I had a second chance, I would have made different choices. He cooked for us yesterday. I go to school with my bike. She started a fitness program to lose weight. If he had saved money, he could have bought a car. When they arrive at the airport, the plane will have taken off. She started a blog to share her fashion tips. They will attend a business conference next month. He is known for his engaging articles on travel destinations. We need to organize our weekly schedule. The article discusses the benefits of exercise. My sister made the cake. You should have seen the movie, it was great. He enjoys playing football with his friends. The dog brings a stick. He studied for hours every day to pass the exam. Our team won the match. He usually reads before going to bed. She doubts her abilities. Next year they will redecorate their house. Today we feel happy. We celebrated New Year's with fireworks. While it is time-consuming, cooking from scratch is healthier. I had never been to a live concert before. See you soon. Children are building sand castles. I can't go to the concert. I have a previous commitment. She started a fitness challenge to motivate herself. We used to go skiing every winter. They look happy. The dog was barking loudly in the middle of the night. We delivered the food to our home. I was studying for my exams yesterday. She's going to make a cake for her birthday. By the time he gets to the party, he'll be gone. He didn't sleep all night and was too tired to concentrate on his work as a result. Can I have your autograph, please? If it was quieter, we could concentrate. The company will expand its operations. Do you do any sports? He forgot to buy milk from the market. We love spending time together. We studied all night for the exam. He went to the library to borrow some books. They can invest in real estate. The teacher writes on the whiteboard. He wakes up early in the morning. He is watering the plants. I had finished my homework before dinner. I wish I didn't have to deal with traffic every day. He cooked for us yesterday. We often go to the beach in the summer. The document has been saved to the computer. He always brings his lunch to work.